it's a way to kind of continue to hand down not just the physical item, but what that item represents. I'm really excited to finally have gotten all three of these. These are three things that I have really been looking forward to purchasing or having the opportunity to want to purchase them. And I'll explain, so stick around. Ashton Leather, if you're not aware, they're a small leather goods company out of Chicago, Illinois. They are founded and run by two former Horween Leather Company employees, and they just have an amazing appreciation for the leather. First, this is a color 4 NATO strap. I've wanted a NATO strap for years now. I can't even remember why I started to want it, but I just love the aesthetic of it. Pick one up in Shell Cordovan, put that on my Apple Watch, and obviously that doesn't really work. An Apple Watch needs to be up against the back of your wrist. A NATO strap does not allow that to happen. When I decided to switch from an Apple Watch to more of a traditional mechanical watch, like this Omega Aquaterra Seamaster here, when this private stock sale came up a few weeks ago, they had a color 4 NATO strap in there, so it was just the perfect timing to go ahead and do it. As you can see, the color is a perfect match for my other most used item, which is my color 4 Bugs Moran from Ashton Leather. This is about 2 years old, and it's kind of like a patina monster at this point. I love how the kind of like natural antiquing effect is taking place around the outside of the cards, and it just looks great. So I can't really wait to get the watch strap to kind of catch up with that, but I'm also not really looking to patina this strap like crazy. It's, kind of a more refined, like everyday kind of casual, semi-casual like work piece. Before I get into the two other items that I just got in, and those are the most special, and I'll explain why. My everyday carry here looks basically like a key fob, or not a key fob, but a key case and a matching belt loop or a belt clip. So this is both made in the Epic Natural Raw Shell Cordovan. This is about a year old, I think now, and the patina on this, just from being in my hand throughout the days, and I think it's going to continue to grow and look fantastic. And what I'm most excited about, these are two Shell Cordovan baseballs. I'll get the specs out of the way so that we can get into the more interesting stuff from my perspective here. But from my understanding, they're basically just taking a normal baseball, breaking that apart, reconstructing it using Shell Cordovan, hand stitching it, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of the inner workings of it. But this is a natural, not a natural, it's a tumbled natural Shell Cordovan. And that's really one of the first things that I love about this is how it looks still very similar and very emblematic of what a baseball would look like, especially a used baseball that almost has already developed its own patina. Now, why would I spend $250 on not just one, but two balls? Maybe that's where I'll start. So I played college baseball. My wife played college softball. We really have a passion for that sport. It was kind of what we grew up on. And then that is actually kind of where our two lives kind of came together. So it's a great family piece from that perspective. But then even more recently, as our family is continuing or starting to grow, we want to kind of put together some different items like that can grow as our family's growing, like for our children. These are pretty cool because they represent a lot of the things that we really value. They are going to inherently like develop a unique look over time. It represents a lot of things that I'm passionate about, as well as what my wife is passionate about. And hopefully, it's a way to kind of continue to hand down not just the physical item, but what that item represents. Let me know if you have any questions about that, if you have any questions about the items here, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.